The way I make overnight oats, it's super easy. It tastes amazing. I'm so addicted to these, I have to eat them every day. My number one priority was I want to keep the calories low. I'd like to get a boost of carbs in the morning and get that extra 50 grams of protein. I'm also going to share all the extras that you can add. At the end of the video, I'm going to share my 0-calorie secret that I add to my oats. I also add it to my protein shakes. One of the first things that you're going to decide is if you like your oats cold or hot. I like mine hot. I heat them up in the microwave in the morning. Takes about 3 minutes. And I add some fresh or frozen berries. The recipe I followed when I started was 1 cup of oats, 1 cup of fat-free milk, and 3/4 of a cup of Greek yogurt, and 1 scoop of protein powder. This mix makes the oats pretty thick. Now, if you eat them cold, this would probably be perfect. When I microwave my oats in the morning, they thicken up. So I was adding water every morning to thin it out. And I found if I increase the milk, when I prepare the oats, I get the perfect consistency to be able to microwave them. The second thing I did was I reduced the quantities because this was making more than I needed and I want to keep the calories as low as possible. The perfect recipe that I found is 3/4 of a cup of oats, 1 cup of almond milk, and a 1/2 cup of Greek yogurt, and 1 scoop of protein powder. This is the breakdown of the calories, including the mixed berries that I add. Right around 500 calories.
Got me upside down, spinning around you.
My favorite way to do it is on Sunday night. I will prepare 7 mason jars of oats for my week, plus a couple for my son. They keep perfect in my fridge for the whole week. The last one tastes just as good, if not better, than the first one. I bought these ball wide mouth mason jars on Amazon, and the ball screw-on lids. These lids just make my life much easier than the traditional mason jar lids. I'll put a link in the description to both of these. I purchased a canning funnel, which also makes prepping much easier. I'm going to link that in the description as well. When I prep my oats, I like to add the oats and the protein powder and then give it a stir. The first few times I made them, I did not do this. And I was constantly scraping clumps of protein powder off the spoon. And then when eating, I would get some bites with clumped together protein powder. And ever since I started stirring the dry ingredients together just a little, this has not happened. I then add the almond milk. I just use almond milk because it tastes almost the same to me and it saves 60 calories. If I'm out of almond milk, I will use skim milk. I then add the Greek yogurt. I measured everything the first few times I made these, but if you fill the rest of the jar with yogurt, you pretty much end up with a 1/2 cup of yogurt. I then mix everything together, screw on the lids, and give it a shake.
Losing all my focus, I can't even control it. You know your lips are golden, baby, get me high. Touching me like lightning, keeping it exciting.
Some of the variations that I've tried, I have added powdered peanut butter to the mix. I couldn't taste a big difference, and I didn't want the extra calories, so I stopped adding the powdered peanut butter. Sometimes when I'm out of Greek yogurt, I've used regular yogurt. And depending on the taste of the yogurt, it tastes amazing. I've seen people online that add chia seeds if you want to get a little extra fat in your diet. I've heard this is a great way to do it. I don't need the extra fat, so I don't use the chia seeds in mine. Some weeks when I'm lazy, I don't do meal prep for the week, and I will just make a jar of oats the night before, so I've got one ready in the morning. You only have to let them set in the fridge for about 2 hours. Many times I wake up in the morning and I realize I forgot to prep my oats the night before. I just prep them when I wake up and make my coffee. 2 hours later, they are good to go. This is how I actually prepare my oats in the morning. I put them in the microwave for 1 minute and 30 seconds. Then I give them a stir. I add my 1/2 cup of mixed berries, and then I microwave them another 1 minute and 30 seconds, and they are all set. I stir in 2 tablespoons of Walden Farms chocolate syrup. This is my 0-calorie secret ingredient that is a game changer. It is so much better than any diet sweetener I've ever tried. I used to use Truvia, but this sweetener is not bitter and just a hint of chocolate flavor. I plan to try some of the other Walden Farm syrups, but currently I am addicted to this one. I started by using frozen mixed berries, but occasionally you get a bad bite. So I started buying blueberries, blackberries, and raspberries at the grocery store. When I do my meal prep on Sunday night, I will wash all the berries, mix them together in a container, and it is so much better than the frozen. But I keep the frozen ones on hand in case I ever run out. I've found that the protein powder you use makes a huge difference in the taste. I'm currently using this Optimum Nutrition Vanilla, and it is not very sweet. That's why I have to add the Walden Farms chocolate syrup. Last month, I had a different protein powder. It was NutroBio Ice Cream Cookie Dream flavor, and that made the oats taste amazing. I didn't have to add any additional sweetener. I just added my berries, and next month, I'm going back to the NutroBio when I need to buy new protein. I don't know how I made it to 49 without eating overnight oats my whole life. Anytime I can make a meal in less than 3 minutes that has 50 grams of protein and less than 500 calories, it's a win for me. If you want to see some of the other diet tricks that I used during my 90-day transformation, check out this video. More cool stuff to come.